Hey everyone, it's Pam Schmidt from Pouring Artists International. I'm just starting out with some YouTube videos, so I thought I would give a pour a chance today. I haven't done any pouring in several months. I've been so busy with the Fluid Art Conference that ended up getting canceled in April due to our quarantine. What is paint? Pouring Artists International. It's a company that I started to organize fluid art conferences throughout the country and hopefully internationally. We had our first conference last year in Orlando, and it was a huge success. And of course, we had to fight with a hurricane at that point as well, which was Hurricane Dorian. But thankfully, that all passed and made a beautiful weekend, and we had a great event. We did plan April in Seattle, and we had to cancel that due to COVID-19. Hope everyone out there is doing well, staying healthy, staying quarantined if you need to, and taking preventative measures. Okay, I'm going to try and do what I like to call pouring from the kitchen. This time it's pouring from the kitchen because I'm using items from the kitchen, such as we have here an offset spatula used in cake decorating. I'm going to use that for my canvas here. And I found this really cool thing at a thrift store. I finally figured out what it was. I did some research on the internet. I thought it was a strainer, but it was kind of a weird looking strainer. And it's supposed to have a piece that snaps onto the bottom here. You're supposed to use it this way. You put a head of lettuce in there or salad, and these are cut guides. Really kind of weird if you ask me. I don't know if someone uses it for something else. I thought it would be kind of cool to see what happens. We'll put it on the canvas and do some pouring. All right, so what do I have? We have some citrus colors today. Felt like summer coming up. I know these are not citrus colors. Summer coming up, I figured why not do some lemon and lime and orange. So we have Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby in the blacks and the white. We have Artist Loft in the metallic lemon yellow, green yellow, and orange. For some reason lately I'm loving the citrus colors. We have them all mixed up right here. And the recipe that I'm using, I mixed these actually yesterday because I like to let my paints sit overnight when they have silicone in them. So here's the 3 citrus colors, and I used 2 to 1, 2 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. And in this case, let me get these out of the way, the pouring medium that I used was Flood Floetrol. So 2 parts of Floetrol, 1 part of paint, and then I did 2 to 3 drops of the Helmars. Hang on a second. Didn't have that ready. The Helmars silicone oil, which is manufactured out of Australia, but it is amazing stuff. You really only need 1 or 2 drops. So I used 2 drops in each of my citrus colors, and I stirred it in well. I covered it overnight with some piece of tin foil, and I just re-stirred it just to reconstitute everything there, and it's all ready to go. I find better cells are produced by leaving it overnight. Here's an 8x10 canvas. It's already pre-primed. I'm not doing anything to it. Here's my little setup. My husband made this beautiful tripod for me, which is wonderful. And I'm out in my garage. This is actually an oil drip pan from the automotive store. It's a great big surface, so I can do large canvases. And I actually have it covered with a piece of clear plastic. You can hear it stuck. I bought that by the yard at a fabric store. It's tablecloth plastic. So I laid that down. So when I have anything that spills over, I can peel it off after it dries because it is just on plastic. And it'll come up and I can use it for other crafts, jewelry. Then I have these little shelf unit things found at a garage sale for next to nothing, or thrift stores. So I have that first layer down. And then I have turkey pan from Sam's or Costco. You can get a bunch of 25, very cheap. And again, when we have the overflow of the paint, we can peel it up and have a nice skin. And it sits right in there. Perfect little setup. Okay, I think I have no clue what I'm going to do yet or how this is even going to work. So I'm going to use some white and I'm going to lay that down, I think, right here on the bottom. Use my offset spatula. And my torch just to get out some of these bubbles here that are really big. All right, so let's see. I'll lay that right there in the middle. I think what I'll do is I'll layer the colors. We'll try that first. So I think I'll just put down a little bit of white. No silicone in the white. And I'll do some yellow. I'm actually going to get this out of the way for the moment. Throw some green in. I'm the type of person who just willy-nilly, I don't lay my colors in off the side. I just kind of let it all dive down to the bottom and mix. Throw some orange in there. That went right to the bottom. I think I'm going to put a little black. I know that's not very summery, but I always love to have a little bit of black. Let's throw in a little more yellow. One more layer. Green. Orange. And I'll top that off with a little bit more white. That's pretty full. All right, I'll lay this back down. I have no clue what this is going to do. I think I'm just going to go back and forth. I have no idea if this is going to do anything. Probably put too much black in. That looks pretty cool right there. All right, I'm going to lift this up gently. Oh, we got some nice rings going on there. Interesting. Tilt that just a little bit. Let's give that a little bit of torch. All right, we're just going to stretch this out completely. One way. Well, not overly summery, more fall-like now. Too much black. Live and learn, right? It's actually got some cool patterns going on there. Grab my corners. It's actually not too terribly bad. Got a little bit of mud going on with the black. Not as many cells as I thought I would get. There's some happening there. Not sure about this one. I think I need to, I'm going to move that other cup aside. And I think I'm just going to do some citrus colors here and do a ring pour in the middle. Let me add some more yellow. Probably not the right cup to use to try and do a ring pour. Some green, some orange. Now I'm not sure. You know what? I think I'll just add some white in there. Let it flow to the bottom. I think I'm just going to do flip cup and drag a little bit of ribbon. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, that's better. Let's cut through this a little bit. And this cutting through inspired by watching Karen Durshan's waterfall acrylics. She calls this technique a flip and lip. Some people call it a ribbon pour. I don't know, I just kind of go all over the place. Got some juicy cells right here. Torch a little bit more. Stretch that out a little bit. At least it's a lot more summery. Get rid of that black. That's what's great about this is you can always cover your mistakes. I don't want to lose those. I definitely need to get rid of that dark. So there it goes. Pull it back to the middle. A lot more summery. Guess I need to get rid of that dark corner since I got rid of the rest of them. Let's see what happens if I just do a little drag. Follow this area. Maybe I'll even add some yellow to it. Never hurts to experiment. Not so sure I like these color choices. I do like that veining that's going through there now. Try to torch a little bit more. I think I'm going to add a little more veining. Let's try a little bit of green in there. Kind of marble-like. No rhyme or reason. Just want to tip off some of those large blobs of veining paint. That's not too bad. I wouldn't hang it up in my house, to be honest. But after it dries, I would actually do some embellishments on it. Got some cute little cells right here that are coming up. Let me turn that around. Trying to open up a little bit. That veining looks nice. Alright. And you can see when I remove this, we've got some great areas. Let me pull that up. That would make for great skins to do some jewelry with, some cabochons. Dip it while it's wet. All right. Until the next video. Bye.